Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to CMeeCraft Plays Balatro Live, or maybe it's... I don't know if it's Balatro or Balatro, or who knows, maybe it's Balatro. But it seems like an interesting game. I've seen a bit of videos on this. It seems interesting. It's like a, as I understand it, it's a deck builder roguelike with, that's based on like poker hands, I believe. Which seems kind of interesting. I mean, I'm not like a professional poker player or anything, but I enjoy the game from time to time, so this seems fun. It's been taking the world by storm. I understand I'm probably a bit of a late arrival, but I wanted to give it a shot. So let's do this. I will mention as we get into this, though, we are streaming currently on Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, so you can watch wherever you prefer, though we are trying to get up to 100 followers on Twitch. If we can make it there, then I will do a Portal live stream where I will not be able to see the game, which should hopefully be pretty exciting. Additionally, in case you haven't noticed on some of the other streams on Twitch, I've become an affiliate recently, so we've got cool perks, we got emotes, we got subs, we got all sorts of fun stuff over there. But in any case, let's get into this game. Hello there, my name is Jimbo. I'm here to help you learn how to play. Well, that is quite helpful. Your goal is to earn chips to defeat the enemy blind. Okay. This here is a small blind. You only need to score 300 chips to beat it. It still sounds like a lot of chips, but okay. Select the small blind to start the round. All right. You earn chips by playing poker hands. Each poker hand earns a base amount of chips multiplied by some mult. Okay. See your poker hands in the run info area along with other info about your current run. Run info. Two cards that, oh, okay. So we got the poker hands high card, so that's if you basically have nothing else, just the highest card value is utilized. Pair is a pair, two pairs, three of a kind is if you have three of the same card. A straight is if you get 5 cards in sequence, so like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A flush would be if all 5 cards have the same suit. Full house is a 3 of a kind with a pair. 4 of a kind is 4 of a kind, 4 of the same type of card. And a straight flush is if you get a flush and a straight simultaneously, and they kind of stack like that. And I suppose we're seeing here that the mult seems to scale by roughly like one per like additional level of like hand quality, whereas the chips seem to scale differently. But as you would expect, you know, straight flush is pretty good, high card is pretty bad. Yeah, 5 times 1 you're not gonna be probably beating getting the 300 blind with that. All right, blinds, you can see blinds. Got the big blind, which is 450, so it looks like it scales over time. And vouchers. We do not have vouchers, whatever they are. Cards also earn you some chips. Hover over to see. Okay, so face cards are 10 chips, and then, yep, the other cards give us a chip based on the number. So, if we were to do like high card 9, I believe high card was 5 chips and 1 mult, plus we would get 9 chips from here, which would be a total of like 14 chips. Pretty bad when we got to get to 300, but I guess that's how the game functions, apparently. Now select up to 5 cards to play and press play hand. Okay. So in this case, we don't have a flush, obviously. We don't have a straight by the looks of things. Yeah, because we would need a 10 to get 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. I think our best hand is going to be a pair of 9s. Now, do we want to add other cards to the hand or not? Because obviously, and the pair of 9s is what would like matter in a poker, but you would have like a full hand of like 5 cards, and then it would be like 9s, and then like 7 kicker, basically. So we'll play 5 cards here. Okay, so we got 9, 9, great. 56. Okay. You can also discard up to 5 selected cards to try and make even stronger hands. Try it. Okay, well, if I had to do that here, I would keep definitely the pair of jacks. and maybe discard these. Potentially fishing for a 10, because, oh, hold on, no, we don't have a 9 anymore, so we couldn't even fish for that. But in general, I think discarding the numbers, keeping the face cards is probably going to be the right play here. You certainly don't discard the jacks in that case, since they're already paired. Careful, you only have a limited number of hands and discards per round. Earn 300 chips before you run out of hands to win this round. Good luck. Okay. So, we got 10 jack. So we have 3 discards. I kind of want to... We're 2 away from a flush. I kind of think what you do here is you discard 7, 5, 6 in hopes of drawing a 9 to make your straight happen. I think an ace would also work. Okay, yeah, this works for me. We could do... we don't quite have enough for a flush, but we can get a full house, which is the 3rd best hand. So yeah, I think we can do that. Jack's full of kings. Why not? Okay, this is really slow. I saw in the options, I think there's a way to increase the speed of the game. We might do that, because I don't need it that slow, I don't think. All right, $1 each for the hands. Great. Oh, so I get money depending on my hands played or hands remaining. Nicely done. Now that you're flush with cash, you can buy some new cards from the shop. Try buying this handsome devil. Seems like there might be a certain degree of favoritism at play, but okay. A joker. Plus 4 mults. This is one of the 150 jokers you can add to your run. Every joker does something different. This one adds plus 4 mults to every hand you play. That sounds decent enough. Be picky, you can only carry 5 joker cards at a time. Gotcha. Now buy the other card from the shop. Oh, what's this? The Empress. Is that a tarot card? Not sure why there's tarot cards in my poker experience, but okay. Not discovered. Enhances 2 selected cards to mult cards. Okay. What does that mean? This tarot card is a consumable. This one will enhance your playing cards. Hold on to it. Okay. You can carry up to 2 consumable cards with you at a time. Gotcha. If you save up enough, you can buy a voucher. Vouchers passively upgrade your run. Vouchers are restocked after you defeat the boss blind. And check out both of the booster packs in every shop. They're full of goodies. That's standard pack. Choose one of up to 3 playing cards to add to your deck. Choose one of up to 3 tarot cards to be used immediately. Alright. Let's move on to the next round. Let's, indeed. Alright, selecting the big blind will earn some cash. Okay. Or choose to skip it to get a tag. Each tag has a unique effect. But keep an eye on the boss blind. It has an ability you'll need to plan around. Oh, discard 2 random cards per hand played. That doesn't sound that bad. If you beat it, then the ante goes up and all blinds become harder. Beat ante 8 to win. Now choose your path. Okay, so I could skip, get the garbage tag. Gives $1 per unused discard this run. We'll give 2. So I could get $2, or I could just do the hand and get, like, more dollars. Are the dollar signs, like, the amount of dollars I will get? So will I get, like, $4 for doing this blind? Is that how this works? Or is it just a general sort of expression of how much money the blind is worth? Is it like, say, like, the Google Maps, like, restaurant thing, where, like, it'll say, like, oh, this is a $2 sign restaurant, or a $4 sign restaurant? Whereas, yeah, obviously if I go to the $4 sign restaurant, that means it's a very high-end restaurant. It does not mean everything on the menu costs $4. All right, well, let's play it. We're here to play games, are we not? When you get more cards, remember you can rearrange them. Jokers trigger in order from left to right. Doesn't really seem like that'll be a problem right now. And make sure that you use your consumables. Select up to 2 cards in your hand and press use on the tarot card to enhance them. Okay, so I think it probably makes the most sense to use it on the pair of jacks, right? Use. Okay, now the jacks have malt. All right, plus 10 chips, plus 4 malt. So these jacks now are just as good as this joker. And we can have like, I mean, I guess 4 jacks in the deck, whereas we can only have 5 jokers in total, which is more, but there's more cards in total in the deck than jokers allowed, apparently. Okay, so what do we want to do? So we got a pair of jacks, we got a pair of 3s already. We could just play 2 pair, and that's probably going to be pretty good, especially with our malts. And it saves our discards to help us make a better hand later, perhaps. Okay, definitely going to... Can I go to the options right now? I could. Hold on. Settings. Can we get the game... Let's put the game speed on 4. Let's see how that goes. Because I don't think I need it that slow to understand what's going on. I can pick this up at runtime, probably. Alright, so I have 3 remaining hands, and I get $1 for each hand. So if the dollar signs reflect literal dollars, then that means I should get $7 from this. So let's see. Oh yeah, $7 right there. Okay, so dollar signs mean dollars. All right, voucher. Not discovered. Permanently gain +1 hand per round. And that seems pretty good. And obviously that'll increase our scoring potential, but it'll also increase the amount of money we get each round, because we'll just passively get an extra $1 for each thing we play than we would have otherwise gotten if we start with 1 extra hand, if I'm correct in how this works. And that seems like a really good voucher. All right, we got... All right, we got Uranus. Or Uranus, as I like to say, if I don't want to accidentally trigger any filters or something. Uranus. Let's see, so... Not discovered. Level 1, level up 2 pair, +1 malt, +20 chips. So... Okay, so I guess that's in reference to this. And that would add 1 malt and 20 chips. So that would make it so that 2 pair would become... significantly better, right? 1 malt and 20 chips, so... And that would more than double the efficacy of 2 pair. That sounds pretty good. This voucher, though, is pretty good, too. I think this is better long-term. We'll get the voucher. I think I'll be fine with that. And we will go to the next round. Alright, the hook. Discards 2 random cards per hand. Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Discards 2 random cards per hand. It's fine, probably. What do we got here? We're really close to a heart flush. We're pretty close to a straight. Now the question is, we're definitely more likely to draw into a heart than a 10. How much better is a straight versus a flush? A straight is actually worse than a flush. So the flush we're going to be more likely to get and is better. So we will, let's start off, let's discard any non-hearts. I'm discarding 4 cards. A heart is obviously going to 1 in 4 chance of coming up per card discarded. So we would expect to get probably about 1 heart from this, which should be enough. Okay. Expectations were reality. Lovely. Let's play this hand. 504. All right, we're most of the way there. Most of the way there. Now, pair of 2s. Will that get us there? So if we look at our run info, a pair is 10 times 2 malts, but we'd also get 2 chips, so it'd be 14 times 2, but we have +4 malt from the joker, so it's 14 times 6. That's not going to get us all the way there, but it's going to get us pretty close. That being said, we do get money for preserving our hand, so it might actually be prudent to discard some other cards. So I think, actually, let's discard. We already played a queen in the flush, didn't we? So we'll discard the queen, 7, 6, and 3, and hope we draw either like another 2 or maybe a jack or ace or something. Okay, that did not come to fruition. And if we had not discarded the 3, we'd actually have a straight right now. We're actually pretty close to a diamonds flush. We have 4 diamonds in hand. So if we actually discard all these, we would expect to have enough diamonds to get a flush next turn. We did. Lovely. There we go. Another flush. Flush is actually, seems actually kind of easy to get for how powerful it is. Alright, $8. Lovely. Okay, we got the voucher here. Permanently gain +1 discard per round. That doesn't seem as good to me as the extra hand. but certainly valuable. What's this? Not discovered. +1 mult per consecutive hand played without scoring a face card. That's interesting. So we would... Currently +0 mult. So this would be a card that would make our non-face card hands much more valuable. Now that does kind of run counter to the fact that we already buffed a pair of jacks in the deck, and this would obviously disincentivize us from playing that. Additionally, this makes it so that, because what, a deck is 13 cards per suit. This would make it so that our odds of drawing playable flushes would actually go down significantly. But is this maybe good enough to build around? Perhaps. It might be. We got some standard packs we could buy some playing. Okay, that actually... Okay, well... Here, call me crazy, but... Oh, wait, no, we're only going to have enough money to buy one thing. An extra mult seems pretty good, so I'll buy this. It's called Ride the Bus, apparently. All right, I will ride the bus, and hopefully it'll work out. All right, small blind. Okay, I can skip this. Upgrade 4 of a kind by 3 levels. That actually seems okay. And obviously we're not going to get a lot of money, but the small blind isn't worth much money to begin with. We haven't played a 4 of a kind yet. It's pretty unlikely to draw all 4 cards. But if we look at hands, right, 4 of a kind... Because I think our ability to do flushes is going to be significantly worsened now that we can't play face cards. It could be worthwhile to buff 4 of a kind. I mean, 3 levels. It's a tricky one, but I think we'll do it. We'll skip. Well, I kind of need the money right now, actually. I don't have any confidence that we'll actually be able to consistently play 4 of a kind. What we can do is play a full house. That should be pretty good. So obviously we're going to want to be discarding face cards basically all the time now because they're bad for Ride the Bus. Okay, now it's on +1 mult. So the more non-face cards we play, the better. And we actually... Aces don't count as face cards, right? I don't think so. Okay, so we can play this flush here. And that should work. All right, there we go. Getting through comfortably so far. $6. You love to see it. And the voucher seems all right. I think, though... Choose 1 of 3 playing cards add to your deck. And the standard pack actually seems pretty good. +12 mold of played hands contains a straight. Have I even played a straight yet? This seems very perspective. Reserve parking. Each face card held in hand has a 1 in 2 chance to give you $1. Huh. In a sense, that's kind of good, because we don't want to play the face cards anyway, so if we aren't playing them, there's a good chance they'll still be in our hand. But long term, like, I'm thinking with this card, with Ride the Bus, what we probably want to do is open up some standard packs and just fill our deck with a bunch of playing cards that are not face cards. So this could help with the economy, and I could use more money. So, you know what? I'll do reserve parking, and we'll see about this. I mean, I'm not sure if this is a synergy or anti-synergy with Ride the Bus. I mean, they're both automotive-based, so that's got to be a good sign. But I think this is the right call. All right, I can skip the blind. I would get the charm tag. Gives a free Mega Arcana pack. Choose 2 of up to 3 tarot cards to be used immediately. I don't really have a concept of how good the tarot cards are. I'd be missing out on, what, $4? Well, let me just think about this. Because normally I can buy like 1 thing in a shop after I do it. This will give me 2 cards by default. Like, that's got to be good. We'll skip it, sure. Okay, so what do these do? All right, not discovered. Max of $20 for the Hermit. Oh, doubles money, max of $20. So I'd get $3. Doesn't seem great. All right, the Stone card. Enhances 1 selected card into a Stone card. Plus 50 chips, no rank or suits. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, we could turn some of our face cards into Stone cards and then they'd A, be worth more chips, and B, would not impact ride the bus, in theory. Okay. Strength. Increase rank of up to 2 selected cards by 1. It doesn't seem great. I guess what we could do is we could like use it on these 3s, and then we'd be more likely to draw a bunch of 4s, which could make something like 4 of a kind more likely to occur. Okay. I don't hate it. All right, the Hierophant, no one knows how to pronounce that. It adds 2 selected cards to bonus cards. A bonus card is worth 30 extra chips. It's pretty good. And then the High Priestess creates up to 2 random planet cards. Must have room. Okay, so I'm thinking... Now, planet cards, those... Or at least the one we've seen so far, levels up my hands. That seems good, but I don't know necessarily what hands we're shooting for long term yet. So that may not be the best. Granted, it gives 2 random planet cards, so that could actually help us get some direction in our run. But I think in poker, having more of the same type of card is good, and this is a good opportunity to turn these 3s into 4s, I think. Yeah. Although there's an argument you maybe should turn the 6s into 7s, because I would be happier to play 4 of a kind at 7s than 4 of a kind 4s. Yeah. So I think that actually makes more sense. Okay, and then I suppose we could tower the face cards, because we don't want to use them anyway. This way, like, I guess we could still use them, and then they wouldn't be face cards. So we'll turn the queen into a stone. The window. All diamond cards are debuffed. Okay. Okay, now, what I would love to do is I would love to get, like, good hands without discarding the face cards. Is that going to be plausible? We'll see. And we're already actually pretty close. If we can draw into a 3, that's a straight. So I think we will discard these. I know I said I don't want to discard the face cards, but getting the good hand is more important. I mean, triple 2s, it works, I guess. I'm not upset about it. Okay, we're gonna need to do better than that. Like, throw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with 2 face cards to give us $2. I'll take it. All right. I could do pair of 10s. Oh, 2 pair, 10s and 5s. And actually, we don't have any benefit for keeping discards, right? So what if we discard these 4s and 3s to either, because I think 2 pair, it's gonna get us close. If we could draw into more face cards or more 10s or 5s, I think that actually makes a lot of sense. That'd be good. Ace is not technically a face card, neither is 8. Okay, I don't really need the 2. Okay, all right, and that's all the discards. Great. All right, we'll play 2 pair, 10s and 5s. Okay, so the deep... Okay, we're not quite there yet, but it's fine. We have 2 hands left. Most... And even a high card, right? If we play high card, that's 5 times 1, but it's actually going to be 12 times... So it's going to be 1 plus 4, 5, plus another 5, 10. So it's going to be 12 times 10, which is definitely enough. So high card 7. And we get a bunch of money from having face cards, I think, right? That's how this works. Well, okay, we've got a chance to get a bunch of money. All right, cash out. I don't think the odds were really great for us there. All right. Not discovered. Tarot cards appear 2 times more frequently in the shop. Not sure if that's actually good. And the tarot cards have been decent so far, but do we want them in the shop? Because if tarot cards appear more frequently in the shop, presumably that means jokers are appearing less frequently. Though, I mean, once we get up to a limit of 5, maybe that's okay. All right, what do we got here? This joker gains times 0.5 mult for each card sold. Resets when boss blind is defeated. So times mult. I guess that's different than plus mult, right? It's like if this was at like ×2 molt, I would like have all my molts and then multiply it by 2, I presume. And that seems pretty good. Though, okay, so this one seems to like build over time, right? So now it's at 6 molt because I keep playing cards that are not face cards. I keep playing hands lacking face cards. This one does that too, but it's, what, it resets when a boss blind is defeated. Which seems actually really bad. What is this guy? Every played card permanently gains +4 chips when scored. That seems pretty good. And he's uncommon. And this is rare, but this is uncommon. Let's buy it. I have the Hiker. I could do a Spectral Pack. What's this? Let's try a Spectral Pack. I haven't done one of those yet. Okay. Sigil. Converts all cards in hand to a single random suit. That could be good. That could make flushes a lot more easy to get. And like we haven't weighted our deck towards any specific thing, so no matter what suit it picks, it's going to make us more likely to get flushes. Purple Sealed. Creates a tarot card when discarded. Or, okay. Adds a purple seal to one selected card in your hand. Alright, building hands hasn't really been the problem so far. Getting more tarot cards could be good. Only when discarded. But it could put it on like a face card, because we don't want face cards anyway. We're likely to discard them. I mean, they both seem pretty good. I guess, are we a flush deck? Because we were trying to like build like a bunch of 7s. Let's try medium. And we'll use it on, I guess, the King of Spades. Okay. Next round. Alright, if I skip, I will get a free Spectral Plaque. Okay. That seems decent. Let's try again. Sure. Cryptid. Create 2 copies of one selected card in your hand. Unfortunately, I don't have any 7s in my hands. Though, aces maybe is actually better to go for than 7s, come to think of it. Because aces aren't face cards, but they are worth 11 chips. There's a gold still. Earn $3 when this card is played. Okay. Let's cryptid up these aces. Yeah, more aces of clubs. Okay, I just unlocked a deck apparently. It gives a free mega standard pack. That doesn't actually seem that good. Let's play the big blind. Alright, okay, we can immediately do 7s full of 8s. That seems like a no-brainer. Okay, that was only like a quarter. And that's one of our best hands. That seems bad, to say the least. Okay. I think let's try to draw for the club flush. So we'll discard the face cards on the 5. We did not even get close to getting the club flush. We do have 7, 8, 9, 10, which is not a straight. It's close. If we discard Queen, King, Ace, and 3, hoping to draw either a 6 or a, well, really just a 6, because we don't want a jack. Okay, this is bad. I can play a pair of aces. And that doesn't seem good. I can use Tower. I'd rather use that on like a face card though. We'll just play a pair of aces, see what that gets us. I guess we could throw other things in that we want to discard, like the 4 and the 2. Okay, that was minuscule. This is fine. It's not fine at all. We've got nothing. We do not have a hand currently. Not even close. Well, I guess we have a pair of 9s. I could pay a pair of 9s in theory. I think what we got to do. Do you forget the straights? And what's left in the deck? Because we would need to be drawing a 6. There are 2 6s left in the deck out of 28 cards. Even if we draw the 6 and 2 discards, then we're stuck without discards for the rest of it. So I don't think that's good. I think what you do, you tower the jack, play a pair of 9s, you add a stone card to it, And throw away. What cards have the most in the deck still? We've got 3 10s in the deck, we've got 3 aces in the deck, we've got 3 2s in the deck. 3 4s. So maybe you get rid of 7s? We only have 2 7s in the deck. There's only 2 5s. Alright, I think you discard, then you also throw the 7 and the 5 just kind of get rid of them. Okay. Okay. So we got a pair of 2s, obviously. Do you want to discard for anything? And more, we've got 3 10s in the deck. I'm assuming this is telling me what I have in the deck, right? It's not what I have in total. Yeah, it must be, because I have way more than 2 7s in the deck, totally. Okay, so we could do a discard to try to get a better hand, try to draw into like a full house or something. We only have 1 8 in the deck, so we have 2 4s, we have 2 3s. We got 2 aces. All right, let's discard 8 4 3. I drew into another 2. That's at least 3 of a kind. I think we take that here. And there is only 1 3 in the deck, so I think you throw in probably the 3 and the 5, just so you draw more cards. Okay, this is gonna be tight, but we did draw. All right, we got a 2 pair now, 10s and aces. I'm not sure if this will work, but this is, well, okay, we got 1 more discard at least. I think I need more money to get this deck working long term, but okay, hold on. I should probably do the math here. Okay, so it's 20 times 2, but the times 2 is actually times 16 times 16. Okay, and it's actually going to be, we had another 22 on there, we got another 42 on there, so it's going to be 42 times 16. Which back of the napkin, 42 times 10 is going to be 420. Add about another half to that. I don't think that's good enough. I think we're going to be like 100-ish shy. So I think what you got to do here, you've got to discard the jacks, the 9, and the 5, and hope you draw another 10 or ace. Or a stone card. That could work too. That could help. Okay, we got the stone card. Good, good, good. All right. We might have missed out on some money there, but surviving is far more important. Okay. Cleared it by a lot, but I think the stone card helped a lot with that. Only got $5 though. Alright, we're at $10. I don't really need more tarot cards in the shop. This is a negative joker? +1 joker slot. Every played card count. Oh, that sounds amazing! Every played card counts during scoring, so when I'm just like throwing out like random cards to like get rid of them, they'll score? Ooh. What's this? +40 chips for each remaining discard. We tend to use our discards, so that's probably not great. Alright, let's buy this this negative joker. Splash. Every played card counts in scoring. Okay. Alright, alright. I guess we'll go to the next round then. Alright, all heart cards are debuffed. That's not great, but hopefully with the splash, I think that'll help us a lot. Okay, so we got 6s, we got 10s. Let's discard the face cards and the hearts. Try to get some better cards out here. Okay, we could get 6, 7, 8. We don't have a 9 for that. We could start off by playing pair of 6s with a stone. How many 4s are in the deck? 3. How many 7s? 5. 8s, 3. 10s, 3. So I think we'll also throw a 4. And we'll not throw out the 8 actually, because there's good potential for a flush draw on those clubs. So we'll play this. Pair of 6s with a 4 and a stone. Okay. Close to the flush draw. Not quite, though. I think here, you just discard everything that's not a club. Okay. And it worked. Okay, 3, 7, 8, 10 ace clubs. Flush. Maybe we should try to level up some of these hands. Might be useful. Okay, So you have pair of 7s, pair of 8s, 2 pair. I mean, the 8 is debuffed, but that's like fine, more or less, I guess, maybe. We could toss out the 2, since there's only one other 2 in the deck, to get rid of it. Yeah. What does debuff do, exactly? Scores no chips, and all abilities are disabled. So I guess I can still use it to make hands, it's just won't add anything to the hands actively. I mean, I think from here, you go 7, 7, 9, 9, throw out a 4, 2 pair. And there's a lot of debuffs there, so your chips aren't going to be great, but I think we'll get through this boss. And the 54 plus all the mult really by itself should probably do it, but we can throw out a pair of 5s too. If we're gonna do this, let's at least... Oh, we can discard the king for a tarot. And let's discard the things that aren't gonna be part of this hand. Okay. Just to maybe fish for either more 5s. Okay, we can do 2 pair now. That's actually pretty good. All right, so let's discard these. Got another face card. Great. Oh, okay, here's a question. Do I want to play 2 pair, 5s and aces with the stone card, or is it better to play full house? So I'll get 2 extra malts and 40 extra chips, but with this I'll get 54 straight up extra chips. But 20 extra chips if it's times... Would we get an extra times 2? But it's... Hold on. Because going from times 2... 20 times 2 is 40. 40 times 4 is 160. But it's not 20 times 2, that's the kind. It's 70 times 2, which is like 140. So I think the full house is probably still better. Well, actually, I think the stone card might be like marginally better. Not to mention, I think buffing the stone card more is actually pretty good with the hiker. Joker unlocked. Okay. I reached ante 4. Not bad. Okay, Saturn. Level up straight. Straight is probably the least common hand I play. I mean, aside from like 4 of a kind. Or straight flush. Retrigger all played cards in final hand of round. Seems okay. +1 hand size? That seems pretty good. Well, I could buy more playing cards. What's his Empress do? Add some malts. Yeah, plus hand size. It's hard to argue with that. We can buy standard packs later. Rerolls the Blast Blind. I mean, all club cards are debuffed is pretty annoying, but I don't think it's worse than... It's not particularly bad. And any of these are going to be bad, so I think we'll just play the small blind. And as we play the small blind, this is going to be increasing, getting more malt, and we're going to get to put buff our cards with hiker more so. So there's that benefit too. On 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite a straight. So close to a straight. Oh wait, hold on. I've got ace 2, 3, 4, 5. Ace counts as a low card, right? Okay. All right. Now what? I'd love to discard the king. We already have 2 pair in hand. Let's discard just this guy for the tarot. Okay. So 7s we have a lot of. 10s we don't have a lot of. So if I could put some malts on a 7, that would actually be pretty good. So here we go. Let's use this. We'll put malts on the 7 and the ace. What does the Fool do? Creates the last tarot or planet card used during this run. Okay, so I can get another Empress, effectively. Do I want another Empress? I mean, it seems pretty good so far, but there could be better cards. But let's go with 9... Oh, hold on, no. Yeah, 9s and 3s, 2 pair. Okay. 3 hands to get like 3,000 points. We already got almost 3,002 hands, so we should make it, but we'll see. We'll see. Alright, you can get 7s going. I think now is actually probably a... just discard like the face cards in general and try for a better hand. Okay. We can do 2 pair, 10s and 7s. That's reasonable. We could throw the ace in. How many aces are left in the deck? We still got 4 aces in the deck, so there's a good chance we could actually do something with the ace. I don't think you throw anything on this, honestly. I think you just send it. Okay. Alright. Alright. 3 4s. 3 of a kind. Does that get us there? I think we just play 3 of a kind, and we'll see where that gets us. Because I do like having the face cards in hand for the extra money. Right, that is $3 right there. We need the money probably long term for survival. Right, we're really close. We can play probably almost anything. So I think we just play 7s with the ace. And that should be enough. Plus we have all the face cards. We just play all of our non-face cards with this pair. All right, there we go. We're not surviving comfortably, but we're surviving, and that's what matters. All right, I could use probably another Joker. Buffoon pack. Choose one of up to 2 Joker cards. We're not really focusing on hearts, are we? 3. Doubles money. So I'd pay 3 for this. That would put me at 7. And then he'd double my 7 to 14. So, I mean, this is just a no-brainer. Okay, we'll use that. And actually, we could then turn the Fool into a Hermit, which doubles us again to 28. There we go. Now you're thinking with, I don't know, poker hands. All right, let's try out the Buffoon pack. Let's see what's in this. All right, plus 10 malt if played hand contains a flush. I mean, we play flushes somewhat regularly, though probably not enough to justify a Joker slot. Joker, Tarot, Planet, and Spectral cards may appear multiple times. And that doesn't seem great. I think I'd rather get something that gives you like some extra malt or something. I mean, if we do end up playing a flush, we'll be glad to have this guy. I actually do think the standard pack could be the play here. Because we would love... Ooh, foil. Plus 50 chips. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer. What is our deck's theme right now? We have a lot of aces, a lot of 7s. Few queens and jacks. And face cards basically don't exist. Choose one. I mean, I guess we might as well get, like, the cool 8s. Plus 4 chips, plus 4 malt, or plus 50 chips. I'm not sure which is better. And the 50 chips are going to get malted a bunch, but the malt is going to, like, multiply the chips a bunch. So, I guess it's kind of a toss-up. I don't know. I'll go with the foil. Plus, we already have a lot of 7s, so, yeah, if we have 8s with it, that can parlay into a straight, perhaps. All right, let's get to the next round. If I skip this, I will re-roll the boss blind. Again, I don't think we need to do that, so we'll just play. I mean, 3 aces right off the bat with 2s to make a full house. You don't complain about that. You just don't. Okay, that's a third of it. Okay. We got 2 5s in hand. We could make a pair. So we could discard 9, 3, and the face cards. Okay, we can do 2 pair, 7s and 5s with the stone card. That seems to make sense to me. Okay. One more hand to do it. I mean, and that 8 is going to help greatly. Full house. 8's full of 7s. And in fact, let's discard the 6 and 7, see if we can get more face cards in hand to get more money. Okay, 10, 7, goodbye. I got another 4, but that doesn't really change the calculus at all. Because 8's full 4s is better than 4's full of 8s, obviously. And this should get us the win here. Okay, 4,000. Not bad, not bad. With 2 hands to spare. $10. $10. Alright. Earn $1 at the end of round. Gains $2 when boss blind is defeated. We could get rid of reversed parking for that. This is a guaranteed 1 every round. Plus 2 on the boss. So we get like 4 per ante. On average, we'd probably get more out of reversed parking, but this would get us... It would be more standard, and we wouldn't be compromising our discards as much to fish for the face cards. Alright, so this Joker earned $2 per discard if no discards are used by the end of the round. And we discard a fair bit, so I don't think that's good. Planet cards, actually. Let's open a planet pack. Choose one. Alright, we can upgrade Flush. We could upgrade 4 of a kind with Mars. Mercury will upgrade Pair. We do end up playing Pair more than I'd like to admit. 2 Pair is probably one of our more... Hold on. I think this tells us how often we played. So Full House is our most... No, 2 Pair is our most common hand. So I think it would probably make the most sense to upgrade Uranus. Yeah. Because we end up playing 2 Pair a lot. Full House is probably our ideal hand, but 2 Pair happens. And, you know, you just got to deal with that sometimes. Okay, what do we want to do here? Alright, Hanged Man destroys up to 2 cards. And that can be pretty good. We can just get the face cards out of our deck to begin with. Granted, we do get money from them, but it would help with the consistency of the deck for sure. Magician enhances 1 selected card into a lucky card. A lucky card is 1 in 5 chance for plus 20 mult, 1 in 15 chance to win $20. Interesting, though. Certainly, I guess, inconsistent. Strength, we could, you know, turn a 6 into a 7, 2 into a 3. Plus, enhance 1 selected card into a gold card, $3 if this card is held in hand at the end of the round. And we could gold, I guess that's the alternative. We could gold the face cards instead of destroying them, make them even more valuable monetarily. Enhance 1 selected card into a wild card. Can be used as any suit. I mean, that sounds pretty good for flush generation. And I think for consistency in the deck, let's just get rid of the queens. Get out of here. Okay. We could re-roll. I don't think we need to, though. We'll go next. Select. All clubs are debuffed. Not great. Certainly. And you could play a pair of 7s right off the bat. We'd rather play 2 pair than pair of 7s, like strong. So let's discard the debuffed clubs and the jack. How many 3s are in the deck? 3 3s, so that's... There's only 1 other 6. That makes sense. Okay, so we'll discard the face cards and the 6. And the clubs. Okay, this is looking better. So we could do 7s full of... Oh, wait, no, we only have 7s. We don't have a pair of anything else. Oh, that's not great. And you could just play 7s 3 of a kind. That's a good hand with the stone card. Maybe throw a 5 on there just because. For splash efficacy. Alright, this was like halfway there. Not bad, not bad. 3 got for the kind 3s. Flush house, 3s, or not flush house, full house. 3s full of aces. Yeah. Probably the best hand we can play right now, at least. Alright, we gotta make roughly 3,000 more points. We already have 2 pair in hand. 10s and 9s. Throw in a stone card. And that's definitely going to make it there. So let's discard these 4s and 2 to try to grab some face cards. 10. Didn't get, well, we got 1. Oh, we should have discarded the king to get a tarot card. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. This should win. Alright, $10. Hanged Man. And destroying cards is pretty good. Thins out the deck, makes it more consistent. This voucher does nothing. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be leveling straight flush. That seems ambitious. I guess we can buy this voucher. Great. Let's buy the Hanged Man. That seems pretty good. Thin out the deck a bit. I guess long term we're probably going to be trying to get out of reserved parking, because we're trying to actively get rid of the face cards at this point. I mean, I'll take a Celestial pack. And straight happens rarely. Have we ever played a 4 of a kind? No. I mean, I'd like to. I'm just not sure that's in the cards for us. Like, we've got... And our deck has a lot of, like, 7s in it. Like, it's weighted slightly. We got 6 aces, we got 6 7s. It's just not weighted enough, I guess. Though we... Like, something has gone very wrong if we're playing pair, so let's try 4 of a kind. And if we can manage a 4 of a kind, it'll be even better now. Alright, not discovered. Earn $5 if Poker Hand is a pair. Poker Hand changes on every pair, so I'd get $5 if I played a pair. Okay. All face cards become gold cards when played. Well, I'm trying to not play face cards, so that's just bad. Is this list, is it better than reserved parking? And right now it's up for debate, but I think in the long term, especially since we can sell this for $3 right away, I think this is better long term, because we are trying to get rid of the face cards actively. I think it was a good synergy in the beginning because we had the face cards and we didn't want to play them, but now that we're trying to actually just get rid of the face cards, we don't want it anymore. I think that's where I'm at with that. A Spectral Plaque. It sounds pretty nice. Let's try it. Hex. Add Polychrome to a random joker. Destroy all other jokers. Or we got this. Add a gold seal to one selected card in your hand. I mean, if this hits the wrong thing, like, we're screwed completely. So I don't think we can do a hex. I mean, Talisman doesn't seem great, but, you know, pop that on an ace or something, and we're enjoying life. We have more clubs than other suits. We have 15 clubs, so the ace of clubs, I guess, would be used moderately more often for flushes than the ace of diamonds. Negative tag. Next base edition shop joker becomes negative. That seems pretty good. Because it doesn't, it adds an extra slot, so it doesn't take up a slot. And we got the money to pay for a joker. We'll try it. Okay. Let's go. Alright, I think first thing we do here is we're actually going to just get rid of these jacks. Thin out the deck. It's not going to help us this boss, but useful. And I mean, you don't hate just playing the 3 of a kind, I don't think. How many 9s are in the deck? I think we want the extra chips. I think that makes a lot of sense. What? Cards drawn face down after each hand played? Excuse me. Hold on. I could sort them by suit or rank. I mean, I guess we could just, like, put this out? And it's oh, no, we can't just blindly put cards out. What if there's a face card? Oh, wait, hold on. I can know what's in the deck. Maybe? Does this tell me? Number may be lowered due to 6 cards drawn face down. Okay, great, great. I mean, I think we'll sort by rank, and we will discard, I guess, our highest rank, because they're most likely to be face cards. Okay. If this is a 6, we would be going to the races. We gotta get to 22,000. Oh, okay, this is not looking great. All right, I mean, we got 7s and 9s, or no, better yet, we got aces and 9s with an 8 kicker, perhaps. And that's a lot of chips. So I'd say we go for it. 22,000 is a lot to get to. I mean, I think it's... We keep having to, like, waste these discards. Why am I not discarding the king, by the way? Okay. We got 7s and 8s. No flush potential. And this is definitely a 2, actually. So we know this is a 2. Might as well play it, I guess. Like, we're actually probably pretty likely to get a better 7s hand, so let's do 2s and 8s. And we'll throw a 4 on for good measure. Oh, it was a stone guard! No! Oh. Okay, we gotta discard these so I actually know what they are. We could do 7s full of 5s. And I think that's what you gotta do here. You don't quite have a flush. And full house is better than a flush anyway, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, 7s full of 5s. Just to be clear, yeah, full house is still better than 2 pair. Okay, we're really close. I don't have any discards. Let's sort by suit. And so that doesn't tell me anything. Rank. This is really bad, to be clear. And we could have a bunch of aces. Okay, this is gonna be a bold play. And this is, well, we don't know what this is. I think you do this with a 9. And hope and pray that this hand is going to be 2 pair, aces and 10s with a 9 kicker. That's the only way we get out of this alive. Because I don't think just playing like whatever this is, presumably high card. I mean, there's a chance it could be pair of 2s or 9. Let's assume it's a high card. What's our worst case scenario here, actually? Because if we accidentally play a face card and it turns out that it breaks our ride the bus, that's really bad. That's like run ending. So if we can avoid that risk, that would actually be very preferable. So in terms of chips, we'd be getting 5 plus another 15, 20, plus another 22, 42, plus another 13, which is going to be 53, or no, 55, plus another 10, 65, plus worst case scenario, this is another 2, 67, we'll say. 67 chips, times 1 plus, so that gives us to 5, 36. This is not going to be a flush. So, what did I say? 65 times 36. I mean, I could bring out a calculator, but just back of the napkin, it's roughly 60 times 100, which is 600 times 3. I don't think that gets you there. Yeah. We could do like this. So we're not doing like a full risky move. I mean, statistically, it's a toss-up between whether aces or 10s are better. If it's an ace, it gives us more points. And this could be a pair too, but it's much less likely than this. So, here we go. Oh, it's a king! No! The run's over. It's a high card anyway. Ah, dang it. Well done. Maybe go fish is more our speed? What the heck? Come on, man. Alright. I was defeated by the fish. That is a really annoying boss ability. Alright, let's try this again. New run.